Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It's 1990 and I seem to have neglected some of my lines because over here, near Surat, I still have a grain line that's using steam trains. Now with this being 1990, I think it's a little outdated. There's even two of them running on that line. The destination for this particular area is over here, where I'm transporting grain. And then I'm transporting food towards both Surat itself, but more importantly, to Quanzhou. Quanzhou seems to be very happy with the amount of food that it's getting. But this area, not so much. 69 out of 137. So with the trains being faster... I'm running 3 trains, actually. No less than 3 trains. With the trains being faster and carrying more, I should be able to get more grain over here, which means more food being delivered to Surat. Right now, these things each carry 126 for a total capacity of 378. They're 33 years old each, which means that I took them into service actually pretty late for a steam train, but then again, the diesels were just getting introduced at that point. Let's see, I need an empty train, like you. I'm going to see if I can make this 2 trains. So I'm going to sell this one off. And these 2, I want upgraded. These 2, replace. With a diesel. These diesels do 120. But most importantly, they have a large tractive effort. Sorry, this one has 80 to 85. How about electric? This is better. It's also a hell of a lot more expensive. They can do 160. But can my cargo units go fast enough? No. My cargo units can do 120. Okay. Now, I need to be approaching a capacity around 37 or let's say 400. So if I can have 200 on each train, that would be helpful. And something that does 120. Mediocre power rating. That's not too bad. It does 120 in 2 minutes. I think in 2 minutes it might be at its destination. What happens if I add another one? It's going to go to good, which means it gets up to 120 in 78 seconds as opposed to 126. It also makes the trains fairly expensive. It's 63 million a piece. Is that worth it? I think not. Let's go for one. Alright, replace each. That means that this train unfortunately has just departed the station and will not be loading on additional grain. So be it. This one over here is just offloading. And we also have another one that's going to QZ, and that is still a steam train. That is still a steam train. It's a fast steam train. It can do 120. But it's a steam train nonetheless. Replace. I'll take a diesel for this one because I think I might not need that much capacity. Because the train has a capacity of... what was it? 180 actually. There is not that much food awaiting there. So that means that with the additional faster trains, there might be more food. But 180 might be a bit much. That capacity. Wait one. See, here's our new diesel. Coming in at 87. Alright. So this train. Are these boxcars or what? They have to be boxcars. There's nothing other than it can be. So all I would really need to do is change what is dragging these things along. If I make that 120 kph diesel... yeah, should be enough. Go. Looks like this train station, however, still has old tracks. In case you're wondering how I see that. The older tracks, they have this sort of reddish color. Whereas the high-speed tracks are blue. That's the telltale sign. Okay, you are picking up 116. And here's train 8. Oh, that too is a steam train. Quanzhou, Surat, fuel crude. Whoa, just before you hit the station, I'm gonna upgrade this. There's 2 trains. Manage vehicles. Replace both. Or rather edit, because I don't think I have a better cargo unit. Actually, no, I do. Oh shit, these are really old units. In that case, replacing might be easier. Tank cars. They each have a capacity of 126. Which is not really enough anymore. Let's go for 162. Speed, 120. 2 diesels. Good. Upgrade. Done. Take on all the crude that you can. Now this crude line is going to Surat. Over there. And then, yeah, it drops it off here at the refinery. The trucks are going to take the oil back. No, they're going to take the fuel back. Right, that was that triple line. They're going to do Quanzhou West, pick up fuel, go to Quanzhou, drop off the fuel, go to Quanzhou Exchange, pick up oil. But there seems to be a bit of a pile-up over here. And the vehicles that I'm using are old. These are the vehicles that can do 80, but at this point, I just unlocked the 40-ton tank trucks, which can do 100. Done. The thing is, can you do 100 on this road? Hello? No, you can do 80 on that road. Right. Oh, I even put tram tracks on that. That's interesting. Right, so we're upgrading that. Country roads. Large country roads. No and no. Upgrade. Okay, that last bit does not want to get upgraded. That should speed things up. Let's see. You there. Actually, you're already out. 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and it's going to have to slow down. Speed back up again. Should be able to get to 100. But it might not have the power to do so. So, yeah, over this distance it doesn't have the power. That's the problem here. Ching, 103,000. Okay, so that should speed these trucks up a little bit more, because what I'm running into is there's not enough stored oil. I'm going to add a couple more trucks. Because I think that right now it might not be enough. Especially since I just doubled up on the amount of fuel that I'm... Not exactly doubled up, by the way. But I'm bringing more fuel to Quanzhou, to Upper Quanzhou over here. What I do not like, however, is that this train is going to have to wait. Now, I was quadrupling the train tracks on the other side, so I might as well do it here too. Hold up, so what passenger line was operating that area? You. Yeah, I'm running passenger lines, which can do 140 on cargo lines, which can do 120. I can see that being a problem. So it is time to quadruple again. One line especially for the cargo trains, one line especially for the passenger trains. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Hold up. And the big question is going to be which one goes where. Because I have the cargo trains which need to be on the outer edge. So let's say looking at it top down like this on the left hand side. The other ones need to be on the right hand side, the passenger lines. Stop it here. I'm going to go back the other way. I'm just laying the tracks first and I'll tie everything together in a minute. Whoa. Don't be like that. Yep, collision. Kind of expected that. Carry on. Dive, dive, dive. Underneath. How do I do this? How do I do this? Ideally, the cargo lines would be... Yeah, see, these stations are mirrored. That's the problem. The stations are mirrored. On this station, the cargo lines are on the right-hand side. Over here, they're on the left-hand side. So, I played myself there. In a pretty bad way, because it means that it's going to be quite hard to make sure that this actually lines up properly. Also, I did do a bit of a funny over here on this particular train station. There's currently a little bit of fuel waiting, but otherwise nothing. Okay, goodbye. Right, reset. Train station. Passenger station. Yes, cargo station. No, it needs to be a passenger station. The passengers need to be over here. Jeez, this is confusing. What I'm thinking is that the passengers would ideally be dropped off over here, but it doesn't really matter because the game just considers it a station. That is all that it does. Click. Configure. Still a bit of track in the way here. Remove the main entry. Remove this. Remove that. Okay, now I've stripped it down to the bare bones. Now it's just a bunch of tracks. What I'm going to have on this side is the cargo terminal. Let's see. I'm putting fuel... No, I'm picking up fuel from here. But it might as well be over there, as long as it's just connected. That's the thing. That's the thing. I do, however, need my passenger to be able to get to the other side. Miscellaneous. No, I cannot do that because I haven't set up a passenger platform. This is some mental gymnastics right here. These are the passenger platforms. These two. So, passenger platforms. Done. Then we have a cargo platform or two. Sorry, a cargo track or two, actually. And there should even be one track that's going directly through the station because it's going to go directly to there. That's it. That's the plan. Alright, then I need a cargo platform. This is where you pick up the fuel. Then I need a special platform roof. No, I don't particularly need that. I do need a passenger building on this side. Maybe not something that size because it doesn't fit. Medium main. Oh, you're going to be like that, huh? Now it doesn't fit. Configure. Make it a little smaller. 2 modules will be removed. No, I just need 1 module to be removed. Oh, this is going sideways in a hurry. Okay. Sorry. You're gone. Okay. Again. I need a passenger building over here. Let's go with a large main building. If I'm not mistaken, the passengers can not get to the passenger track. Shit. Okay. Configure. Remove. Passenger platform. Miscellaneous. I need them to go underneath the tracks. To go there and there and there. And there and there and there. Now I can set up my main building. Main large building here. I can set up a cargo building over here, I guess. As long as it's connected, that's the most important part. Then I can reinstate the tram station over here. Okay, that should make them happy. Yes, the Quanzhou Central tram is still connected. The lines are still there, but it's not yet connected to here. That makes sense, because there's no cargo building here, connecting it to the road. Now it is. And now it's once again accepting stuff from the fuel refinery. There. Alright, all of these can get out of my way. They're old tracks anyway, so I might as well immediately upgrade them with the newer tracks. We're gonna start with the tracks. Actually, it's a bit too far. This was when I was thinking at some point I will need a connection all the way north. But this town is already connected through Novosibirsk. So it doesn't really require it. There's an old crossover point here. Okay. Remove some of these. Start with the end in mind. Okay. I need one train track to go from here immediately to the refinery. Immediately to there. Because there is one train, and that's the crude line, that drops off stuff here. On the way back, however, it will go there. Because it's going to pick up fuel. Then, it's going to continue on. And now I need to just do a whole lot of these tracks all over again, because the angle currently is slowing them down. Remove. Let's see, on the way back it needs to blend into the main line, which means we're going to have a couple of crossover points here. Click. These are the passenger lines going back and forward. And that goes there. Alright. This one crosses over twice, ideally. Yes. Can I set up a double slip here? Yes. Alright. This one. No. I do have a cargo platform over here, you know. Aha. You're still trying to use that track. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. You need to pick up stuff from a different platform. I need you to pick up stuff. Why do you not recognize this as an actual platform? Because it's not connected, that's why. It's this side. This side's currently the problem. Just couldn't get there. Okay, so the cargo lines are outlawed from this part. Let's see, this I believe is the train that's going to Quanzhou. Yes. That one does not need a connection here. It only needs one connection. Am I transporting anything to here? No. Remove, 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 remove. Because I'm connecting this one to this part of the cargo line, and that one goes there. And this one's the passenger line that goes there. And comes back to here, if the game allows me. Oh, it's not connected. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. There you go. Right. Okay, who are you? Surat fuel. Going, going, going. Going once, going twice. Yes. No, mostly. What it's doing correctly is that it's taking this part of the tracks going that way. What it's not doing correctly is picking up stuff from the other side. Because what I wanted to do over here is use the other terminal. But for some reason, the game does not consider this bit to be a terminal. This platform here. Which I don't get. But I think the whole train station is thrown a little bit out of whack at this point. Because if I click on this, it's going to say it's now a passenger line and it's a cargo line. If I click on that, I'm going to look at the passengers. Which is weird. Why do you think that you're trying to pick up passengers? That does not work, sir. Can I set up a waypoint here? Waypoint. That way. Manage line. After Surat... No. Hold on. Remove everything. We are starting down here. Picking up the crude stuff. Then you're going all the way north to here. Then you're going here. Yes. Be a good train. And then you're going to end up back where you once started. Good. The only thing that it's not quite doing is using the right side of the tracks, but that might be down to my signaling, which is currently utterly absent. So if I set up a couple of one-way signals, maybe that will fix it. Let's get rid of these signals. Just replace those with one-ways. So this one's going to go... What was it doing? No, it doesn't want to. Over here, it's trying to use the other side. So this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go there. No. No, 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 no. My bad. My bad. For some reason it wants to try and split over here, but it doesn't need to. I think it might be down to the other side. Here. No, it's not actually. To be fair, I'm not exactly sure why I set up a crossover point here. At some point I probably needed it, but now I don't. What I want this train to do is come back on the other track. And it's not doing that. Now, I gotta say, at this point I find it a little confusing what the train is doing and where it's supposed to be doing it. So let's get rid of all the signals. Just make it easier. One side is going one way. So the right track is going north. The other right track is going north. This track is going south. This track is going south. That's what it should be doing. That is not what it's currently actively doing. Let's get rid of these signals because they're kind of outdated. These ones. Delete, delete. This one here. Delete, delete. Those one-way things can stay. Yeah. The thing is, it's not using the right track here. That waypoint is no longer effectively used either. What if I say that there's a waypoint here? Here. Going that way. After Surat Central, I want you to go here. Yes. Now you're getting the message. So that's what it needed. It needed one waypoint. There you go. Now it's doing what I want you to do. Great. Now some signals. Because right now, everything is operating on the same set of signals. Or actually, no, that's not true. The game considers the whole thing to be one big track. One big element. One way, one way, one way, one way. Did I do that correctly? No, I did not. Because it should be going north there and south here. Yes. It's just that the passenger track probably isn't quite optimized yet. What did I just say? Yes. South here, north there. I guess. North, north, south, south. So this again is contrary to what I had just said, but as long as these trains are going to be running, I'm happy enough with it as is. Okay, speaking of the passenger train. No, that's not you. You're the QZ food line. Manage line. Remove, remove. I need you to go... you're starting here. Surat Central. And then you're gonna go here. Yes. The thing is, I kind of may have removed your track. A little bit. So you're gonna have to blend in here. And then cross over twice. Set this up as a double slip. And it still does not like it. Yes. That's because I'm missing one cargo track. Oh, shit. It gets more complex. I'm missing a cargo platform. There should be 2 cargo platforms. There's currently only 1. Lovely. It's never a dull moment here, is it? Adjust. Remove. Remove. Because what I should have over here is a cargo platform. And not a passenger platform. So over here, there needs to be a cargo platform. And then we're running into tracks. Platform. No, you need to be adjusting the station stealth. Platform. Cargo platform. Done. Okay, so now we have everything trying to get here, which makes sense. It's just not quite going to work. Because there's no passenger platform yet. The passenger platform is going to be here. Then we're going to have 2 tracks, one going north, one going south. And then another platform here. It's a weird station. I'll be the first to admit that. It is a really weird station. And the only reason why I have it like this is because it's currently seemingly the easier way to do things. Although, considering how many times I've built and rebuilt that station, you could be heavily debating that point. And I wouldn't blame you. Actually, no, I only need 1 track here. Because this can then tie into that. Game willing. Alright, let's try it again. QZ Foods. You should be on a different platform there, sir. Cargo. QZ food. Cargo platforms. Yes. The QZ food. QZ food. Aha. Cannot get to where it needs to be. So we got a weird crossing over here. Does that make your life easier? Because what it can now do is... oh shit, everything. I've just thrown everything out of whack again. Okay. Me and my planning. Surat Central. Over there. You're joining the line. You're heading north. Huh? Oh, right, that's the crude line. There's the problem. QZ food doesn't start here, idiot. That's the problem. It's supposed to start here. And then go there. See? That's it. It's not that complicated. You just need to be paying attention to what goes where. Manage line. Where are you trying to start? Over there. Check. You're then going through waypoint 3. Delete. I do want it to take this particular track. No, that's a one-way sign. Waypoint. So from Surat Central, I want you to go here. And you refuse to do just that. Right. Unfortunately, I'm out of time. I have to be at an appointment very soon, so I cannot fix it this episode. So, next episode, I'm going to be fixing this line. I do want it fixed. I believe it can be fixed. I just need a bit more time and a clearer mind to be doing this. So join me next time, and we're going to be fixing up this line and making sure that everything actually works. Until then, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the gnashing of teeth here and there. It happens. Trying to figure it out and trying to improve my own track laying skills. So thank you for watching, thank you for your patience, and I'll see you soon for the next episode.